Tozama ukhokho nomkhulisa kuba sendoda lesukoko bathini bathi mawufuna kuvalenzela amadoda. Ningixolela ngale video lena ingenzeka ithi ukuphazamiseka lapho nalapha because of la ngihleli khona, so I'm not sure ukuthi bavulile or what. Khona nje na ithetha lomlungu engiphambi kwalo lana. Ngisabathe ngithi ngiza ne-English yami yase South Africa. Hayi Dumopotiyana sizwani nje ngiyale uyale. So as I've said, I will come back with a full video on comfort zone. And what happened today is it tells me what it's a typical example of if I was suffering from a comfort zone syndrome. I've made an appointment. Yes, I've made it later because of I found out about this particular old lady on Sunday, and then I've sent a WhatsApp and there was no response. I only got a response on Monday evening around 7 SA time, and then the conversation was very short, like short. Yeah, I'll see you when you get here, you know. And then they've told me with the location. Boom. Then I said, I definitely I'll be there on Friday to see you. What time can I come? And then somebody, okay, I'm not. It might not be her, but somebody said anytime, right? So to me, anytime, if you're going to somebody that you need something from, anytime means as early as possible. That is me. That's how I understand if somebody says anytime. Then I was there around 6 in the morning. So 6 here is like 9 o'clock in South Africa in terms of, it's busy. It's like people are going up and down to work. The stores are opening. Then I go there, go to the address. I wait there. I wait. No one comes in. So it's more like a smaller yana shop kind of a setup. Then this young man comes, greets me so very well. How can I assist you? And I told him why I'm there. And he said to me, okay. Then he went on with whatever he was doing, preparing to open, blah, 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 blah. And people are coming here and are coming back. And nobody's speaking to me. They're talking to the young man there. Now I know Uguti, he was visiting them. Uguti, the old lady is not well, so she's not working today. I waited. Till I went to somebody who was sent out, and I followed them, and I told them who I am, and I came here for this, and they said, no, the old lady is not working today. Apparently, is extremely sick. Okay, so what must I do then? They said, we from South Africa. I said, yes, I've made an appointment, and I was still in South Africa then. I said, wow, that's so far. Come, let me interpret for you. Then we went to young man. The young man kept it very simple. The old woman is sick, and there's nothing else they can say or explain to me except the fact that the old woman is sick. I must wait until she's well. I can come every day to check if she's well. That's it. If I was struggling from Abantu Bazothini syndrome, I have my rights syndrome, they're not professional syndrome, like blaming other people. And overall, if I came with a comfort zone of South Africa to here, I was going to be hurt by now. I remember abantu bafika ekhaya and found me sick. they'll be angry at me. They'll be very angry. The messages that I'll get from my colleagues that I work with at home, it will be very, very, very painful. And that those messages, they made me sick even more, because there was so much don't care attitude that I receive to some of the people when I'm sick. And a person would tell me, "Guti, I came all the way from Johannesburg to Empangen to be told what he's sick. Can't he do something about it? It's not like you'll be going up and down." There's this lady that I had to wake up from my bed, sick as I was, from my room to where I work from. It's a distance. Those who've been to Empangen, they'll tell me. I've walked very slow to her just to tell her one thing: please go home and never put your foot here again. Send me your bank details, I'll refund you your money. That's what I said to her. And as angry as she was, as arrogant as she was, from the comfort zone, she did stupidly so send those bank details, and I refunded her. She sent the bank details with the cost. I think the cost were around 3,500. Yeah, around there. Because she said, I slept in the car at your gate. I refunded her. As stupid as she is, she came to Naledi thinking that I don't know her. And I sent her out, sent her back. Because Ingilosi Akichuchile I can't help her anymore. So those are the kind of people who are coming with their comfort zone. They want everything to happen smooth. If you're coming with comfort zone, it means that you want things to be done your way or highway. Because this is what you eat at home, you expect to eat it there. This is how people treat you in South Africa. You want to be treated that way wherever you come, you go. So if I was an arrogant Kokobati Mbati, a cheap poster of Kokobati Mbati, who thinks is happening, then I'll come here with an attitude that I have in South Africa if I had a stinking attitude. Expecting people here to say, they'll say, oh, Kokobati Mbati. No. Whether they know me or they don't know me, I need to be humble on people. Right now, I was supposed to be very angry. Hey, this woman, what? Yes, I didn't come to her alone. Even if I came here to her alone, I was not going to be angry. Yes, I was going to be disappointed. I'm human. Not at her, at the situation. How? How can she get sick when I'm here? If the universe, okay, it's fine. Let me see what then I can do, because I'm in the country already. If I just came here to her. So luckily, 300 or 300 kilometers away from the airport, I still said, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'll come back. Because there's something that she has that I need. I'll come back. That's what I told the guy who was interpreting for me to say, I'll come back. I will fail on my last day in this country, then I'll go back. It's fine. But the bottom line, I'll come back, because I'm not from the comfort zone family. No, I'm not. So I'm not going to behave as if the world must listen to me. When I speak, everybody must listen. Everybody must go on their knees. No, I'm not from the comfort zone family or zone. So we need to stay away from comfort zone. We are where we are today because of the comfort zone. How many people do you know that have been with the company for more than what they've bargained for more than what they've planned to stay in that company? They are still there. Why? Because of it's a comfort zone. I remember when I got a job at the district municipality, when people were telling me, now you are going to a retirement workplace, a government there, people there, and really, that's why most of the people I found there at the district stuck there, they are still there today. And others are calling me to say, hey, Kokobatini Mbata, Pela, when you joined us, I was here for 5 years. I was here for 10 years, and I'm still here. Hey, Koko, but if you remember, we came together and you left me here. I'm still here. I need to get out of this. I need help and everything. But they're sitting down. They are calling because they have my number. They are calling because my number is accessible. The number that you find in YouTube, that's my number. Yes, there is an office number. The 083 number, it's my number. Directly so. So that's how they are getting a hold of me. So to me, that is a comfort zone. To me, they are relaxed. To me, they are not going to do anything in life. And I'm sure, Uguti, I was not the first person they seek for help from. But there's that thing, guys, you'll never have a comfort zone like someone who's working, who's getting a salary, and who think, Uguti, they are secured, they are set for life. Whereas people who are working for government, they think nothing will happen to them. There's a video that I did. I was really hoping it will raise eyebrows to many people. People will do self introspection. They'll stand up and do something with their lives. They didn't. Is it sure? But they didn't. The one I said you are under investigation. I was really hoping, Ogoti, I'll be shaking people. But the little that I've managed to shake, the little that was shaken, they stood up. Coco, they send messages, WhatsApp, inbox, Coco. You spoke to me on this video. I went to see my pastor. Coco, you spoke to me on this video. I went to see this old lady that I used to use when I was young, blah, 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 blah. They're happy. They're moving. Hey, Coco, hey, the last time I was with you, it was about 5 years ago. But hey, that thing that I'm under investigation, it is true, Coco. It's like you were talking to me. I am under investigation. Why is that? Why do you wait until you are told? Because as soon as it comes to you, which you are under investigation, knowing very well all this time, there was something illegal that you were doing. There was something wrong that you were doing. But when you waited until you are caught and until there's hearing, until there's what, for you to stand up. Why? Because you are in a comfort zone. How do you be in a comfort zone with a fixed salary? You know at the end of the month you are earning 5 rand. That's it. It's a standard. If there will be an increase, that you'll get it after 1 year. You have to wait for what do you call it, financial year end, for you to be paid. I'm not saying that people must not be employed, but I'm saying those that are employed have a plan B. Employment does not assure you, Oguchi, you are secured. To be employed doesn't mean you are secured, financially secured for that matter. I spoke about people who don't want to further their studies. You know, at work, for you to get an increase and everything. There's this guy that I'm helping for a long time now. One of the advice he got from the boss, it was for him to go back to school. And I was with him on Sunday when he said to me, Kok, I was advised at work, Oguchi, I need to further my studies as an engineer. For me to get, yes, I did get a new position. However, for me to grow from where I am now, the new position I've got, I need to go and study. And I thought, oh, no, I'm too old for that and everything. And the manager said, you can do it. Those are kind of managers that we want. You can do it. You've got it. Stand up, go study. He enrolled. And he's doing it. Why? Because of he's not in a comfort zone. He is one guy who was always bothered to be in one position. He was always concerned of being in one position. Getting increased nyana, maybe once or twice a year. He was not comfortable. He was not in a subscriber or a resident in a comfort zone. What are you waiting for? Others are in a comfort zone because of their businesses. And if you can go back to your businesses, because others, they get too comfortable around their businesses. You don't even know that you are still making a profit, or you are just making a living. You are just able to pay for your car, for your bond, or for your rental, or to put your petrol, and take kids to school. That's it. You're no longer growing in that business. Why? Because of it has become your comfort zone. You are stuck with one contract that is giving you work and everything, because they know they are getting that brown envelope from you from time to time, from time to time, from time to time. You are stuck in one thing. Others are stuck with the fact of Sekaya. My sisters are taking care of me. My brother is working as a lawyer. Superman is helping me there and there. I'm happy. In Sekaya. Others, others, they don't know the pain of paying a rent. Lalela, a pain of must stand wanting Malaki rent. Others, they don't know that pain. They don't know that stress at all. They are staying at home. Then you see somebody as if this person is affording. Others are not affording. It's because of there's no rent to pay. You're staying at home. You've bought yourself a car that you're not paying every month. And then you become comfortable. There's a lady who said to me one day, Coco, I pay rent. I said, okay, that's good. You pay rent. That's good that you've moved out of home. I said, no, it's my home. It's my house actually, but it's home. But I was the only daughter, so I'm left there. However, I'm paying rent of 7,000 rand a month, because that's a rent that is going around that area. I'm paying that rent, Coco. That money, I don't even touch it. I don't even know how much is it right now. I pay rent. I buy electricity. I pay the rates. Then I finish paying my car. Listen to this. People who think out of the box. Coco, I finished paying my car a year ago. I think it was a year or close to a year. Then she says, as much as I finish paying my car, I still budget for that money for the car every month. How's that? Every month. They're paying rent on the house that they don't owe. It's their house, but they're paying rent. And then that, how much is she going to have after another 5 years on paying the house, the car? Then I ask him, in terms of rental, how long are you willing to pay? She said to me, Gogo, I'm not planning to move out of that house. It's very comfortable. All the memories are there and everything. I'm willing to pay for that house with an increase every year for the next 20 years, if gods and ancestors permits me to live that long. How much is she going to have? How much? Because she's not in a comfort zone. Whenever she's looking for a new position, new job, whenever she's looking for a new business or expand a business, she doesn't touch that investment because she's not in a comfort zone. How many of us are thinking that way? Or we just say, boom, I finished paying for a car. Now take this money, I'm going to box it. Comfort zone. Moving out of comfort zone is to think beyond that position. It's to think beyond where you are and be shaken without somebody shaking you. But we don't want to. We are relaxed. We don't want to move. You were born there. You grew up there. You went to school there. You're working in the nearest town there. You got married from somebody that's from there. Yonke into yakho is here. There are people that are struggling because everything is here. Even witch doctors, they know what you hear. You are not moving anywhere. There are people who have never been outside Gauteng. There are people who have never been outside KwaZulu-Natal or whatever province. They have never been out of the province. Province, let's not mention the country. Province. There are people who are like that. Why? You don't have to. Yes, I agree. Not everyone must move out of. But being outside of comfort zone meaning seeing other places. You don't have to go and stay there. Just visit. Take a bus to Durban from Gauteng. It's possible. Just go see other places. Sometimes you're happy and everything, but you are in a comfort zone in terms of knowing what is happening. People that will get into a hotel and be angry that there's no SABC, there's no DSTV. DSTV is for South Africa. You get to other countries, you are stuck with that. But maybe if you search, you'll find, oh, there is a channel that they speak English. Then I can understand. Then I can learn what is happening in the country. Go to internet. How many of us have smartphones? How many of us are utilizing the information that's in our fingerprints here? How many of us are spending the whole day gossiping? Meaning, socially, you are in a comfort zone. Instead of using our smartphones for us to do something, no, we are using it for the wrong reasons. Guys, there's many, many, many examples of comfort zone. We are stuck. We are stuck. We are not moving anywhere because of we are comfortable where we are. We don't think for tomorrow. Getting outside of comfort zone is thinking what will happen to me tomorrow. Should I lose this partner of that I have now? Should the owner of this apartment says I'm selling this apartment, you need to move within 3 months. Where will I go? Should this company says we are closing down, we are no longer making money, we are retrenching, where will I go? They are moving everybody in this area, and then it's only the owner of where you stay that's going to benefit. Where would you go? People are no longer buying CDs and everything. What then do you do? Are you in a platforms whereby you can sell your music online? Are you ready for that? Being outside of the comfort zone is when you accept what there's something called change. Are you ready for a change? Are you ready for a change? Are you ready to move from where you are to where you are not comfortable at? Have you been to the place whereby you can't even speak the language? If you're thinking of going to the reception to complain, it's a mission. You don't know what to do. These app of translations, I've learned them when I was in India. There was this village I was in India. It was a mission. The only way I could communicate with them, it was via an app. Meaning what? I've made use of my technology that was in my finger because there was a Wi-Fi. However, there was no interpreter. Comfort zone kills. Comfort zone will kill you. Lalela, comfort zone will destroy you. Comfort zone destroyed many, many, many gifted individuals. Many, many, many gifted individuals. You find a service, you find somebody who's doing something extremely amazing. And you ask them, why don't you do something else? Why don't you do this for this? Why don't you do that? Nah, I don't think so, no. No, I'm happy where I am. No, I'm a great. Browser, I'm sharp. I don't have a problem. Comfort zone. Comfort zone is thinking, oh, what you are the only person that does that. Imagine if there was a comfort zone from when I started this channel, Coco Batini Bata TV. Imagine if I started the channel being in a comfort zone, thinking what things will happen. There's a guy that says to me, hey Coco, my channel is not growing. I still have less than 100 subscribers. I said to him, we all started with 1 subscriber. It was consistency dedication and focus that made me to be 168,000 subscribers and more than 20 million viewers. Then I visited the channel. He is all over. You can't tell what is it that he wants to tell us. Then I asked him, why did you start the channel? The questions I could tell with the questions that I was asking him, they were taking him outside the comfort zone because he wanted to talk about anything and everything. Do you know that I'm interested in politics topics? Yes, I am. Food. I love cooking. I love baking. I'm interested in issues that relate to food as well. But have you ever heard me talking about politics in this platform? No. And it won't happen because that's not the content I promised you. It's not. So, as soon as he realized that I'm taking him outside his comfort zone of being da talking about anything that comes his way, and say, why don't you find your identity? Stick to one thing and have different topics on that one thing. And then he refused. Where is that channel? It's no longer on air. He disconnected. I don't know what he did, but it's no longer on YouTube. He closed the channel. So it's up to us. Do you want to grow from where you are, or you are comfortable? Sometimes we are comfortable in things that are not moving us anywhere, that frustrates us. Comfort zone of being married into a toxic marriage. You are in a toxic relationship, but usuwenzela abantwana. That's how people think. Ngenzela abantwana. Then kids are growing. Sengihlalele njengoba sengimdala. There are people who are in a comfort zone in an abusive marriages, relationships. Physically abusive, financially abusive, emotionally abusive, and socially abusive. You can't do anything in this relationship. You are basically in jail. Uboshiwe within that relationship. But because of there's a comfort zone, that's one thing. There's roof over you and everything. At least there's somebody that you can call and ask for money and everything. But you are stuck in that toxic relationship because it's your comfort zone. You don't want to try something new. You don't want to try a new person. At my age, starting a new person, you can start a new relationship at the age of 70, 800. You can. But you're still stuck in that. How many people, guys, do we know who are stuck in a relationship because of good sex? Lalela, you are stuck in that relationship because of ukupakamnandi. That's the only reason you are stuck with him. You are stuck on that relationship because upagile. Ukupakamnandi la mntana. The sex is amazing. You get into cloud 13 sexually, and you're still stuck on that. They don't do fuck all for you. You cheated for the guy who provided for you. You cheated for the woman who was there for you, and you settled for rubbish. That again, it's a comfort zone. Stupid mistakes that people do. Taking a decision that will damage your entire life because of sex. Because you want to be comfortable sexually. You didn't think about the relationship holistically. What are other things that are there that I enjoy in a relationship? You just focus on one that makes you happy just for that moment. Then after that, we don't have sex throughout the day, 24/7. But you are stuck with something that made you come at that particular time, and then you call that a good relationship. Good morning.